Welcome back, everybody. Automotive Inc. here. Today I had an opportunity to take two different new Chevy Trail Bosses. This one behind me is that Lakeshore Blue. That is one good looking color. And the other one, my favorite, the bright red. So as you can see right here, this truck is a 2500 HD. Again, we have the black interior. Good looking interior with the Duramax. Now this does have the Max Tow packaging, CR extra leaf springs there, the larger rear end and the 1-ton frame. As we come into here, again, this is the fourth one that doesn't go in all the way, so GM, you got to fix that. But this color looks so good with the blacked out grille. Don't know how long this piano black looking plastic is going to stay without scratches, but if you're careful, maybe it'll be good. Red tow hooks. I do really like the wheels. Don't really care for the black on top of the mirrors right there. I think that could just be matte black. But Trail Boss Edition. Now, we will hop in and talk about this truck. These are the best looking steps I've seen yet. Let's go over here and take a look at the Lakeshore Blue one. And that color is just zingy. And you can see right here, these boards suck. They are not as grippy as the ones on Loki. Pretty tinny feeling, but not a lot of room to actually put your foot on there, so people with big feet, forget about it. This one is the L8T. And of course we got the multi-flex and puck systems. There's the Chevy embossed emblem. With the blackout bow ties and everything. Again, we got our little goose egg here. Sorry, Easter egg. As we look in here, again, the biggest problem with the LT, guys, there's a blackout badge there, is you don't get lumbar on the other one. Okay, fifth truck from Chevy. Whoever's sitting there is not going to be a happy person. And then Chevy does still have a little bump in the floor there. Not really a huge fan of those floor mats. A little bit of under-seat storage. But this is a beautiful color. Lakeshore Blue with the black. I think Chevy's got the best looking truck now. If you're going custom though, again, the standard headlights on there, custom, and lower LT with the non-animated headlights. Those right there are not going to be bright, so you'll want to check the channel if you're going to get one and make sure. So, drove both of those. What do you guys think of that? Now let's go look at the window stickers. Alright, so can't pull up the window sticker anymore on this one, even though it just came in. So you can see MSRP is $8,860, $1,000 in savings. So that's this customer cash through GM. Believe it or not, the silver one I showed you guys about 3 weeks ago, they actually have marked down $3,000. That is a gasser. But we can pull up the Lakeshore Blue one here, and it is basically the same truck minus the Duramax. I think really the only biggest difference was those carpet / all-weather liners, the one where you could cut the things out. Interesting enough, neither truck had the crow's feet lamps, so that's kind of a bummer. But you can see $73.89. So right about that $10,000 difference for the Dmax. Now let's talk about, you guys can see that it did have the stamp stuff. So the only thing I would do would definitely put the chicken feet lamp on here. But after driving both trucks back to back, I drove the gas first and of course the diesel, because it's always hard to jump from one to the other and try and, put it in your mind that, that one's got extra juice and whatnot. Both trucks were excellent. Again, the camera tech in that Chevy with the HD surround, I think it's comparable to the Ford. I don't think it's any better. And if that is the HD, I'm not sure what they changed. Maybe it's the camera quality, change the resolution or whatever, but the screens are very small when using them versus the Ford. You can have the whole screen in their use as the camera screen. Um, power was good on both. Again, they're both two different animals. The one had the max tow. You can only get the max tow on a 3/4 ton diesel. Excellent package, well worth the moolah. And it actually comes out just a smidge cheaper than a 1 ton. And I'm telling you, both trucks are great. That Lakeshore is really, really sharp, although I'm a fan of the red. And I don't know if it's going to be close enough without that lumbar on the other side. So that's really my only fault is you can get an XLT cloth with at least lumbar on the Super Duty. And both Ram and Chevy don't offer that. Even though you're stepping up to leather, I think if you're opting for the consoles or bucket seats, the 40/20/40 console, they should be putting in lumbar in there because that seat still is harder than the Ford. And I think my wife would have an issue with that. And then again, the only other flaw would be that center console armrest thing that flips down. Chevy redesigned that thing, okay? Because in my custom, we had the bench seat up front, the bench seat in back, and the bench seat up front with the armrest thing is more comfortable than that protruding in somebody's back. And we use that seat often. We do haul 5 people quite often. So that would be an issue for just about anybody that's going to be over 10 years old because they're going to complain. If you want to put a car seat there, it's going to push the car seat up, and that would be an issue too. So let me know what you guys think on these trucks. Again, they both drove really good on the short test drive. Not enough data to say, fuel economy, bad, good, indifferent on either one of them. Duramax, whisper quiet. The gas, whisper quiet. I don't think they're going to change any specs for 26. They may bump it a smidge, but I think they're more than adequate on the power range. And but definitely had a good time today. Again, sound off what you think of the Lakeshore Blue. I had a 21 that I think was called Night Sky or something. It was a little bit darker, a little bit less green mica in there. But let me know what you guys think of those two colors. And at the end of the day, enjoyed showing you guys the trucks. So don't forget to smash the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up at the end of the video. And we'll see you on the next one.